Now your microclimate forecast presented by Bill Howe. Here's meteorologist Carlene Chavis.
It's been that kind of a year.
Oh, yeah.
Usually you worry about not enough snow if you go up for spring break. In April, it snowed the whole time we were there this year.
Oh, no surprise there.
Just kept adding to that snowpack.
It has been crazy. I don't know what happened in November. Then all of a sudden, someone showed up.
I don't know.
And the skies just opened up.
It's some kind of nuts.
Some tropical system moved in from Florida and is shaking everything up, right?
Sure
I like
is.
that one. I like that one. Well, this tropical system is now tame, and we are talking about conditions. We've had a lot of heat, and so now we're starting to talk about the warm temperatures that we're around, and we're now taking a little break before we get to more heat by next week. Also, let's go ahead and take a look outside because it's a gorgeous sight. You just can't resist seeing that. A full moon tonight. This is looking south from Otay Mountain, and you can even see the low-level moisture. So we have the clouds that are out there. They're going to continue to roll in, and we'll see them mainly west of the mountains, and even offered up a little bit of haze out there tonight. We saw that this afternoon. It continued to roll in into about 6 o'clock, and now we have mostly cloudy skies for downtown, 64 degrees current temperature, and winds out of south-southeast at 5 miles per hour. Relative humidity is at 90%. It is reducing visibility, but not drastically. So it's not dense, it's just patchy, and it is out there. So we're seeing reduced visibility down to about 5 miles Carlsbad, Otay Mesa the same, 7 miles Kearney Mesa, 9 for Imperial Beach, 7 for Fallbrook, and that could continue to decrease. And it just did as I was speaking, down to 4 miles for Fallbrook. So reduced visibility will be an issue going into the overnight hours, sticking around for tomorrow as well. So patchy fog as well as some low-level clouds. High pressure will continue to move out, and as it does, producing some very warm temperatures and heat advisories across the Midwest. That will allow for a trough of low pressure to enter, and as it does, we'll start to see right here that well-defining dip in the area of low pressure. So basically you'll have a trough of low pressure that will hang around the west, more well defined by the middle of the week. But as we go into Thursday, we'll start to see it zone out a little bit more, but still with that consistent onshore flow, and that will bring us some cooler temperatures. And we're now talking about being slightly below average over the next couple of days, and we'll take that into Saturday. For the Eastern Pacific, we have 2 areas of interest. One is a tropical wave, and another one's just an area of disturbed weather. This area of disturbed weather, that has low chances for tropical development. But the other one that is in the orange ring, that could become a tropical depression by this weekend, and that's what the National Hurricane Center is going with. It's disorganized right now, but as it continues to move further towards the west, it could become more organized. So that's something to watch in the days ahead, because that could lead to a southwest swell and elevated surf right along our coastline if it does develop even bigger. 70s will take us into the weekend for the coast, but low 70s, so being below average for your daytime highs. Low 80s for tomorrow for the inland valleys, and those will keep around about the low to mid 80s for the inland valleys next couple of days. We'll be in the 80s for the mountains, back to the 90s by Monday, staying away from the 1 teens for the desert. So that's a good thing, but something that could be an issue is monsoonal moisture starting on Monday, and that could lead to some afternoon showers and potentially an isolated thunderstorm.
Oh, okay. You keep us
Watch for
posted
that.
on that.
I
Thanks,
will.
Carlene.
You're welcome.